Here we go again. We back in the building. E&E Exaggeration Experience. This is your boy JG.
AB, always in the building.
Always basketball, and that's what we're about to be talking about. The NBA Finals are upon us 2019. The Toronto Drakes, the Golden State Warriors. Here we go.
The Toronto Drakes. That is aptly named.
I'm gonna divert the course a little bit because I kind of want to touch on that maybe for a minute. Here's what gets on my damn nerves. Shout out Khabib Nurmagomedov. I got the Khabib cup on deck. Oh, wrong side. Oh, it's right here. So my man Drake comes in the music game, makes a bunch of money. He does his thing. He's popular. I think he did a couple bootleg movie roles or some TV shows or some shit he did in the day. So now he's doing his thing. He's sidelined at the games and he's having fun. He's hugging up on Nick Nurse and why do I gotta turn on ESPN to see, should Drake be doing such a thing? My man's living his life and nobody cares. Why are we so interested in telling people how they should be living their lives? I don't know. You hit me on
It's not. It's just the once again the media, man. I'm starting to figure it out as I get older. They just love searching for narratives, something to talk about, something to push upon the people that watch it. Drake. So instead of talking about the basketball, Kawhi Leonard, welcome back from injury, the domination that he's displayed, we're going to focus on Drake giving a shoulder rub to the head coach, which he's allowed to. I mean, he's on the sideline. He's paying great money for those seats, and the coach is not complaining about it, and he's not interfering with the game itself. So it's like you said, man, it's nonsense. They're absolutely focusing on the wrong things.
It's a slow day in media.
It's slow day, and there you go, slow day in media.
It's a Wednesday. We got to talk about Nick Nurse and a shoulder rub and Drake. But on to the bigger, better things, the important things. It is indeed the NBA Finals 2019. The first time in 8 years, I believe, that LeBron James hasn't been a part of it. But we're not going to focus on what is not here, but what is. Kawhi Leonard, he put the team on his back. He put the country on his back. There's some information out there, some opinions out there, I guess I should say. Well, this is what it looks like when you're a legitimate bona fide superstar.
Oh, yeah.
And you put a team on your back, and it's kind of hard to argue with.
No doubt.
You can't name another star on the team. I don't want to hear anything about Kyle Lowry. Listen, I don't want to get hit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my. I almost took off on you, man.
I don't want to hear anything about Kyle Lowry. Pascal Siakam, he might be the most improved player.
Pascal's solid. Yeah, he's improving.
But you're not talking about a team that's built and or fortified with legitimate superstar basketball players. Kawhi did it. He did it against Philadelphia. He did it against Giannis and the Bucks. And now they're in the NBA Finals. Now, rightfully so, I guess you could say they are an underdog.
Oh, against the Golden State Warriors, absolutely. I mean, people are saying right now that he can score 58 points a game if he wants, dude. They're gonna get swept in 4. That's the general consensus. The general consensus is that they're gonna lose, but the underwhelming consensus is that they're gonna still get swept 4 games to none.
4 games to 0?
Yeah, that's what people are saying. I mean,
way.
They start off slow. They've done it against Philly. They've done it against the Bucks. You can't do that against the Warriors.
That's facts.
You don't have that luxury. You can't start off 0-2 in the hole. They're gonna put you to bed, man. And now they got an angry Klay Thompson that got snubbed for the All NBA.
Yeah, he gonna be all right. He don't care. He don't care.
You didn't see that video when they told him about it?
He's rolling his eyes and shit like that.
Man, he got that light skinned man.
Well, you know what? He missed out on $30 million.
Of course. Not to be named on a list. I mean, LeBron, look, be fair.
Team.
He should not have been on that team.
Okay, now you need to stop.
He shouldn't have.
You averaged 28-9 and you get left off?
But it's about the amount of games you played, though. You didn't even finish the season.
He only missed 17 games. And then he missed last year? So 21
games? 50 games total.
LeBron?
Yeah.
He did not.
This year?
He did not miss 50.
I'm telling you, look at it. They shut him down, towards the end of the season.
So he missed like 4 games. He missed 17 games due to injury.
Okay.
And then he came back, played, and then they shut him down. You know what? Okay, we're going right to the internet. I need you to carry this for me.
Yeah,
we're going right to the internet right now.
So the main reason that they're saying Golden State is going to sweep these guys is because what they do is what they've been doing the last 4 or 5 years.
What about the missing Kevin Durant? Because he's not going to be there.
Oh, we don't know that.
No, he's not playing Game 1. That's tonight.
Game 1. That's Boogie's back. Boogie's back. I mean, it's just like the rich getting rich. Every time someone goes down, 2 come back into place. These guys have a wealth of talent, and what I don't like is the fact that we get into a cycle every year that we see them kind of underperform, have a bad game on the road against like an Orlando Magic, and we're like, oh, that's it. The Warriors is trash, man. I knew it. This is the year, because we're so ready for the dynasty to collapse. But when you look at the reality, man, it's just like a dragon laying dormant, man. It's just kind of just sleeping there. You keep poking it. When the NBA Finals comes around, they're like, what's going on? I mean, NBA playoffs. Sorry, when NBA playoffs come around, they show you what's really going on. I mean, they got the Rockets up out of there with Kevin Durant injured. Come on, that's ridiculous. Most people had the Rockets favorite to beat them.
Okay, so my next question is this: Kevin Durant's not gonna play. He's a player that goes and gets buckets and the crucial game time situations. That's 4 minutes or less at the end of a half or the end of the game, right? So he's not gonna be available to you. The odds-on favorite to get the NBA Finals MVP for this year is Steph Curry. Number 2, obviously, is Kawhi Leonard. He has an opportunity to win it, even if they don't win the playoffs, right? So my question is this: Kawhi Leonard can carry a team. He can carry a team against the Warriors. He did it in San Antonio before he got his ankle blown out, or his knee, or whatever it was.
Scumbag Zaza.
You don't have that player that exists for Golden State. Now Steph gets hot, but with a one-on matchup, for me, if I'm Nick Nurse, I say, okay, Kawhi, your primary responsibility is Steph doesn't get anything. If Klay beats us, great. If Draymond beats us, great. But Steph ain't hitting 33.5. That cannot happen. So what is the counterbalance for that if you were the Golden State Warriors? Besides overall, okay, I don't even want to give you that information. But what's the counterbalance?
The counterbalance is just like you described it, man. In terms of guardability, it's not a straight up and down dribbler that Kawhi's going up against. This guy runs off the screen. His movement is very underrated. People really do not appreciate and I'm not a huge fan of Steph, let's just be honest, but they don't appreciate the way he can move off the ball. I think ESPN did a thing where he took like 200 feet before he finally caught the ball in the right spot that he wanted to and hit the corner 3. He just runs around screens, runs the open space. So if you want to do that, just understand that if you're Toronto and you're looking for a 7-game series, Kawhi's gonna get exhausted chasing this guy around. He's gonna be tired, and then you still have to deal with Klay Thompson as a threat, and Boogie now back in the picture.
And I definitely see the point, because what you can do is you can cheat essentially from a Golden State perspective, where you can do this. All right, cool. Kawhi's gonna guard Steph Curry, but then Steph Curry's not going to do the inverse. He's not going to be guarding Kawhi.
That's
You're
what
going
I'm
to throw Draymond at him. You're going to
arrest him.
Klay at him.
Yep.
And that's the deal. It looks like a lot. I think Raptors bench is better. I mean, I can name the Raptors' entire bench.
Yeah.
I don't.
They picked up some people we don't even.
Kevin Looney and.
Kevin Looney's okay, but there were some guys on there that you were like, where did you just get this guy from?
And I just said Kevin Looney because that's the only one I knew. I knew that Patrick McCaw was there last year, but he's actually playing for the Raptors this year. If you go to the other side of
more
it,
NBA Finals than Chris Paul.
He's a savage.
Bum.
He's a bum. Oh no, Chris Paul, you're the bum. We're not.
Yeah, Chris Paul's a bum.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
you, McCaw. Shout out, McCaw. You could be on the pod. It's hard for me to argue against the points that you're bringing up. My hope is this: at the end of the day, I want to see something competitive. I want to see some dope shots. I want to see some cold defense. I want to see some unbelievable shit. That's my hope.
Oh, it'll be entertaining for sure. It'll be entertaining for sure. I don't think this is your regular old underdog versus David versus Goliath. Nah, I think it'll be entertaining as long as Kyle Lowry doesn't show up with his 0 points. I swear to God,
Shout out Fred VanVleet.
Bro, do not show up with 0 points. You are an NBA player, man. Get all that stuff out of your head and show up to play.
Well, he can't even brush his hair, so it's gonna be hard. I mean, my man won't even. He refuses to get a lineup or do a push-up
until the finals are over.
My man's a bum.
You see him hugging that Eastern Conference trophy so tight.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like, it's like, you know what it's like? It's like if you just been dating bums the whole time. You've been dating chicks with no teeth and bitch got no eyebrows and she look mad ugly. You finally get like a 7. She's not even a 10. You get a 7. You like. You feeling her? I love you. You feeling her crazy? That's Kyle Lowry. He finally got a girl he can bring around his mom and his friends.
Kawhi be looking at him like, go ahead, bro. Okay.
He finally got one.
Yeah, he got one. That's a great analogy though.
So game 1 is tonight. You guys are gonna see this pod like 8 days too late because our post-production producer, he be playing games.
He really do.
And this is not going to get edited out. You know what I'm saying? But
no, he might edit it out. He's the post-production.
he's not editing this out.
You never know.
My hope is that this series is competitive. We're going to move on from the NBA talk. Shout out Toronto Drakes, the Golden State Warriors. Game 1 is tonight, 5:30. You want to do predictions? I'm gonna get my Skip Bayless on.
I wouldn't. A prediction for the series or for the game?
You just want to do the game?
I'll just do the game.
Let's do the game. Let's do the game.
Okay, I'll say Golden State Warriors 115, Aubrey Raptors 84.
He got on with a blowout. I got the OVO's very own
Young Money.
I got on with 105. I got the Golden State Warriors and Aisha Curry with 99. I got him with a 99 spot.
Okay, that's
Game 1 at home upset.
Very respectable.
Let's go. We gonna close it out. But guys, listen, Exaggeration Experience. Please check out the podcast. If you like this content, check out the other videos on the channel. Please
Like
keep
and
showing us
subscribe,
love.
man.
Like, subscribe, bell icon, finesse that to get the notifications.
Oh.
And we'll holler at you. We out.